Empire. The Baltimore Ravens get another statement victory, and with the Patriots losing, I think that their claim as the best team in football just might be valid. What's up, everybody? This is the Football Jones Podcast. I am Mike Jones. Thanks for coming back for another episode. Yes, the Ravens. Big win over the 49ers, 20-17, last-second field goal, all-around performance. Lamar Jackson had some of his usual pizzazz. He had some struggles with accuracy because of the wet balls. He was frustrated with himself, but their defense came through with some big plays. And John Harbaugh with some gutsy play calls at the end. This was a huge win. And so we're going to go inside the locker room. We're going to talk to a longtime Raven, Marshal Yanda, a guy who's been there. This is year 13. He's seen the ups. He's seen the downs. And he is going to talk to us about a couple things. Why he feels this team is special, what their mindset was in that game, what their mindset is for the rest of the season, and his key to longevity in the league, because this stuff was really fascinating. I didn't even know we were going to get into this, but just the way that he trains in the offseason, the way that he preserves his body, all that, the process is so fascinating to me. So I really think you're going to enjoy this here. We're going to get into it right now. Marshal Yanda, 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, and a Super Bowl champion, talking about this Ravens team and why he thinks they're special. You guys just come off of, back to back. This is another big win here for you guys. How do you just describe the feeling inside this locker room and just as you guys come off of a performance like this?
Every game is different, and you just take them one day at a time or one game at a time. But gosh, they're special. They're every win is it's tough to win in this league, and it's tough to win back-to-back games like we won 8 in a row now, and it's special. It's just you're grateful. Everybody works hard, and you want to do your best on Sunday. And we've been playing together and doing well and playing winning football on Sunday, and it's it's paying off on Sunday. And it's been, like I said, I'm having a blast being a part of it.
There were aspects of this game where maybe the offense, you guys had to punt, and the defense got to stop for you, or whatever. That complementary type of football, just what goes into building that?
Well, obviously, in all three phases, you gotta have each other's back, and you gotta be able to make stops when you need defense, and we gotta stay on the field when we need to. But that's a really good football team. So obviously, we're not going to blow them out, the way they're playing, and it's going to be a championship level fight, pretty much. So you got to have all three phases playing winning football, and most of those games like that, it comes down to like one possession.
Right.
Usually at the end of the game, whoever had the possession at the end usually has a chance to win. It worked out just like that. We had the ball last, we got our kicker in range, gave us a chance to win the game, and those games come down to that. One possession, and that's part of it.
There was obviously a lot of confidence in you guys and Lamar when Coach calls those fourth down, fourth and one. When you get that call, what is the feeling inside?
And, obviously you want the game on you. When you're a competitor, and I'm a hyper competitive guy. You want the game on your back, and we got a lot of guys in that huddle that want that game on their back, want that call. So it starts with Lamar. He wants it, and we all want it. So it's it's a confidence thing, and obviously we understand. We just got to do our job at a high level. And give our chance, give our offense a chance to stay on the field. But yeah, you want the game on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you play this game, I play this game, to compete, and I love the competitiveness of it. So it's like, put it on us, 100%. And guys have definitely bought in. And it's not too big for them. Make the plays, do your job, and it's exciting. It's exciting to be a part of.
What did Lamar say in the huddle for that last fourth down? Remember?
Nothing special. Just just everybody do your job. Let's get it. Get after it. And everybody's got a lot of competitive guys in that huddle, and everybody just wants to work together and get it done. Get it done no matter whatever it takes, whatever the call is. Get it done.
Gotcha. Now, so then you guys picked up 3 yards when you needed just 1.
Yep.
What is the feeling like when you guys do get that
podcast?
As long as it's, as long as we convert, I don't care if it's by 1 inch. As long as we convert, when it's fourth down, as long as we're competitive enough to get that, to get the yardage we need. Obviously, 10 would have been great, better. Three's okay. But the number one goal is just to convert. So that's all we're thinking about.
Gotcha. So you have wins against the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Texans. The 49ers, big wins here.
No doubt.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm relishing this time because I understand. I've been a part of teams where obviously it's a grind every single Sunday, and things aren't successful, and you got to keep your head down. And you got to grind, and obviously, having this success is special, and it doesn't happen every season. I've been a part of a lot of teams, so like I said, I'm living it up. This has been awesome. I'm in year 13.
Right.
I get an opportunity, to have, the team and the guys that everybody's bought in and everybody's doing well. I'm grateful to be a part of it. I'm a team guy, and I'm excited to be a part of a good team.
And what's been the key for you, your longevity and just play at this high level for this long?
I'm grateful to, stay healthy at the right times because, obviously, before I take the field, every Sunday, I understand, you're one play away from boom being done, and I've had it happen to me, with my knee. I've had shoulder injuries too, so you take it one day at a time, you do the right thing every single day, you sacrifice everything for football, and I've definitely done that the last, every year the game's been more to me, so every year I'm looking for ways to take care of my body better, ways to eat better, ways to sleep better, this is my life, and I really love it. So as I gotten older, I understood, I need to ratchet things up even tighter, diet, sleep, lifting weights, pounding weights and trying to stay, because it's a young man's game for sure, but I'm 35, so you got to do everything you need to do to play with these guys.
What did you change diet-wise and sleep-wise?
Last night I got 10 hours of sleep last night. Normally every night I try to get at least 9 hours of sleep. People say 8 hours. I usually get 9 hours consistently every night. And game night, I went to bed at 10 last night, slept till 8. So food-wise, just cleaner carbs, cleaner protein. Lean sources of protein. I eat a lot of quinoa, a lot of rice. So that in the off season. And then just continuing to lift weights. I go back to Iowa in the off season. I lift with Chris Doyle. He's a strength coach for Iowa, and he's like my guy. So
okay.
I'm from Iowa. I spend 6 months training with them guys.
Right.
Train with the college kids. I'm doing their speed work. I'm stretching with them. Those young guys are keeping me young as much as I can. So when guys are doing their own thing in the off season, I'm with these college kids getting after it. So that's been a big edge for me as I get older.
Gotcha.
Guys aren't still squatting heavy. I'm still squatting heavy. Still doing elliptic lifts in the off season. That's been it's been very important because if you don't have legs, especially as a lineman, and you're not lifting your legs, you're done. You're not going to be leg drive, strength in your legs, all that stuff.
Now, what counts as squatting heavy?
So I PR'd last year in December, and I did 605 pounds for 3 reps in December.
Wow. At the end of the season when your legs should be shot.
Week 12.
Wow.
Week 12 or something like that. It was December 8th. I had him videotape me because that was the most I was ever squatting. I was feeling good, and it was Monday morning after a game. And I still Monday mornings are my squat day. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna squat tomorrow morning, and I still do. But 605 for 3 reps, and that was big time for me. Because when I left Iowa, I was I want to say a 500-pound squatter, but obviously I've continued to lift hard and attack it. And as I've gotten older, I've slowly chipped up.
Wow.
Been like that. So it's been awesome. No matter what happened that whole week, I was fired up. I sent it to Coach Doyle and just that's what it takes though. When you get old, because like I said, this is such a young man's game. If you're not doing more as an older player, you're going to decline really fast.
And what are the knee surgeries that you've had?
I had ACL, MCL, PCL in my right knee, real bad.
And what year was that?
My second year in 08.
Gotcha.
Came back from that, and then I've had 3 shoulder surgeries, all 3 rotator cuffs. So that's been it's been a battle. My shoulders, they're doing great. They're feeling great this year, which is awesome. But I've definitely had to play through some of those, which has been really tough. So with shoulders, and then I had a meniscus in my left knee too, fibula, Weber C fracture in 17. So I've been hurt too. So I understand that boom, you're done. One play. Every Sunday, it's you're one play away from being done for the year. So that's just it's the nature of the beast. But it's awesome being a part of it though.
Yeah. And so you've been on special teams. How do you describe the special that you feel right now?
Yeah, it's the best team I've ever been a part of. It is. We've won what is it, 8 in a row now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've never done that, and it's just it's special.
Good deal, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Man.
I appreciate
No
it.
problem. All right, buddy. Take care.
And that was it with Marshal Yanda. Again, I found that really fascinating. Really, maybe when I go to the gym and do some squats and really hit it hard. It was so just, you could see the energy and the excitement on his face when we started talking about his off-season programs. I wish I had a camera because he was, into it. But once we started talking about that, I think you heard it. He really got was a point of pride the way that he prepares and just works so hard, and his key to longevity. And we're gonna see. I think that the Ravens really do have a chance to win this whole thing. We saw the Patriots lose last night to the Houston Texans. Brady looks out of sync. His offense looks out of sync. Lamar Jackson has gone toe-to-toe with their defense and has given them troubles. Now, obviously, Bill Belichick a second time around could, cook up something. But again, they've got a growing list of quality teams that they have beaten. They've got the Patriots. They've beaten the Texans. They've beaten the 49ers now. They've beaten the Rams. They have really gone out and taking care of business. Now, eventually, somewhere down this stretch, you think that, okay, there's 4 games left. They could lay an egg. But when you look at them, the way they're built, they can win ugly, we've seen. They can win in blowout fashion. They're really well-rounded. I'm not going to say Super Bowl champs, but they have the ingredients. They have the mental makeup. And I would not be surprised at all to see them in the conference championship. They lost to the Chiefs early in the year, but they're better than what they were, and the Chiefs don't quite seem like they are what they were. We'll see. Like I said, going to be really interesting. We got 4 weeks left in the season. It's going to be a fascinating dogfight coming down the stretch, particularly in the NFC, where, I think we can just cancel the NFC East. You got the Packers, who got back on track with the win. The 49ers, 10-2, still a quality team. The Seahawks, and the Rams aren't dead yet, but it's going to be challenging for them. And, of course, the Saints, another team that, they could beat anybody out there. Anyway, it's going to be fascinating. Thanks for coming back. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Coming to you again Thursday morning. Read me at usatoday.com. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @ByMikeJones. Hit me an email at mjones@usatoday.com. Download, subscribe, give me a review. Tell your buddies about the podcast and bring some friends along with this. Thanks. Hope you have a great day.